So how do these changes impact their rookie quarterback, Baker Mayfield? Because we were hearing reports that Baker wasn't all that upset that
Ian Rappaport,
that Hugh Jackson was gone. So what do they need to do now to help him?
I'll start it out. I think they need a number one wide receiver. We see that a lot in the NFL when a rookie goes through his first year. A lot of times he comes in and the cupboard is bare. This cupboard is not bare. They've got talent. I like David Njoku, the tight end, from what I've seen from him early on. Jarvis Landry is certainly a piece. Okay, I'm not going to insult Jarvis Landry by saying they need a number one wide receiver.
Don't you go against the juice?
I wouldn't go against the juice. Nobody who would you nickname.
I can't believe you're going against the juice.
No. But I still think that you see it a lot of times in the NFL. Carson Wentz, after his first year, the Eagles went out and got Alshon Jeffrey. The Bears got a bunch of receivers, but included Allen Robinson in that one. So I think that's the way that they need to go. Look, we'll see who's available after this year. They certainly did have their conversations with Dez Bryant. I don't think he's a number one anymore. You've got draft picks. You've got whatever. You've got a number of different places to find it. That's what I would try and do.
Look, I mean, they're missing a left tackle. Obviously, when Joe Thomas retired.
It's a big loss, yeah.
So they definitely need to help out with that. I mean, you know Baker Mayfield, with a rookie quarterback, you're going to have a bunch of sacks. You're going to have coverage sacks. You're going to have times where he doesn't see the coverage. And even as athletic as Baker is, you know, they're still struggling with all that. But it's really just, when you look at this offense and when you really look at the play design and all that, you've got to get some consistency and give this guy some confidence. So you look at we talked about Goff and Wentz, their rookie years, they looked awful. But Sean McVay and Doug Peterson, they laid the groundwork for year two. And that's really what I hope for Baker Mayfield. You hope this rookie year isn't a waste. You know, you go out here and if all of a sudden this offense that he's running right now this year is not the same offense he's running next year. We saw it happen to Sam Bradford. We saw it happen to Tannehill. When you change offenses and now you come back in the spring, you're starting over. And that's what Baker Mayfield, they can't do to him. That's going to stunt his growth. So definitely starts up front, but then it's also with the scheme.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And that's my take on it. That's why I say you don't fire Hugh, because I would have liked to see Baker grow in this offense and have another year. Now you're essentially saying he's going to be a rookie again, learning a new offense. He's going to spend all offseason trying to get that terminology. And we know how complex that terminology can be sometimes. And so I would have liked to see them keep at least one of them. Like you said, though, Mike, it was... I can't believe that it was that much friction in that locker room. You know,
Did you watch Hard Knocks?
Yeah,
well, it was in the coach's locker room.
It
was everywhere.
I did watch it, but how does something like that even happen? How do you get to that point? Because as players, we've seen coaches
that don't
know a lot.
It seems like that's on Hugh for letting it get to that point.
Well, yes, but at the same time, we all know the kind of personality Todd Haley is. He's not necessarily easy to get along with. And so when you go into that marriage, you go into that knowing, all right, sometimes I'm going to have to let Todd win for the betterment of the team. You know, an argument, I know I'm the head guy, but I can still swallow my ego and say, all right, Todd, we'll do it this way.
Got to go both ways.
But exactly, it never went both ways. And that to me is the sad part, because it will set Baker Mayfield back a little bit. But I think, I think he'll be able to overcome it. But it's going to be interesting, because even if Greg Williams does a great job, which I know this defense is going to play good. Greg is going to do a good job defensively, but I just don't know. The play caller now is the running back coach.
He's never designed an offense. Done it before. He's never called a game. Or he called a game in the preseason.
That's what I'm worried about.
But Freddie is a guy that really gets along very well with players, really good communication between him and the players. Well, as an offensive coordinator, but as a head coach, I'm just, from now, you've got Freddie Kitchens stepping into that role. I think you could see a guy who worked under Bruce Arians in Arizona really could blossom a little bit. I think this is a good opportunity for him. And at some point, is a guy going to be a coordinator or is he not going to be a coordinator? We're going to find that out for Freddie Kitchens right now.
It's going to be tough, too. They have the Chiefs this week. So you get a new sort of
play.
That's just what you want to play. In the middle of the week, and a rookie quarterback playing the Chiefs.